Welcome back to English Sprout TV. I'm Alex.
And I'm Emma. Thanks for joining us today.
Emma, I have a question for you. What is one of the most important verbs in the English language? Maybe the most important.
Oh, that's easy. It has to be.
Exactly. To be or not to be. Shakespeare knew what he was talking about.
Right. But honestly, Alex, even though be is super common, I see learners get really confused about the different forms. Like, when do we use be? When do we use been? And when do we use being? They all look so similar.
That is such a good point. And you know what? Even intermediate learners mix these up sometimes. So today we are going to fix that once and for all.
Yes. Today's episode is Learn How to Use be, been, and being in English.
By the end of this conversation, you will know exactly which form to use and when. Plus, we are going to practice together with real-life examples. So grab your notebook, get comfortable, and let's get started.
Okay, Alex, let's start with the basics. What does be actually mean?
Great place to start. So be is what we call the base form, the dictionary form of the verb. It's like the original shape before anything changes. When you look up am, is, are, was, or were in a dictionary, they all come back to one word, be.
So be is the mother of all those words.
Exactly, the mother verb. Now here's the first rule. We use the base form be in a few very specific situations. Number 1, after modal verbs.
Modal verbs like can, could, will, would, should, must.
Perfect, you got them all. So when you have a modal, the next verb stays in the base form. That means be does not change.
Can you give me an example?
Sure, you should be careful on the road.
Should be. Okay, I see. The modal is should, and then be stays be.
Exactly. Another one, she will be here soon.
Will be. Got it.
Or they must be tired after the long trip.
Right. So after modals, always use be. What about to, like to be?
Ah, excellent question. That is the second situation. After the word to, which makes the infinitive, we also use be.
Like, I want to be happy?
Yes, or it's important to be honest, or she needs to be more patient.
Okay, so rule 1 after modals, rule 2 after to. Any other time we use the base form be?
Yes, in imperatives, which are commands or strong suggestions. For example, be quiet, please, or be careful, or be on time tomorrow.
Oh, that's why we say be quiet and not been quiet or being quiet.
Right, you would never say been quiet to someone. That would sound very strange.
Very strange. Okay, I feel good about be now. It's the base form. We use it after modals, after to, and in commands. What about the other forms? I know am, is, are, was, and were. Are those part of be too?
Yes, those are the conjugated forms of be. They change depending on the subject and the tense. But for today, since we are focusing on be, been, and being, just remember that be is the original form, the starting point.
Perfect. So now let's talk about been. This one scares people.
Been is not scary at all once you understand its job. Here's the simple truth. Been is the past participle of be.
Past participle. That's the third form, right? Like go, went, gone. Gone is the past participle?
Exactly. For be, the three forms are be, was, were, been. So been is form number 3.
Okay, but when do we actually use it?
We use been in two main situations. First, with perfect tenses, and second, in the passive voice.
Let's start with perfect tenses. I know the present perfect, have been or has been.
Yes, so if you want to say that someone went somewhere and came back, you use have been or has been. For example, I have been to Paris.
That means you visited Paris in the past and now you're back.
Exactly. You are not in Paris now. You went, you came back, and now you have the experience. I have been to Paris 3 times.
What about she has been sick?
Great example. That means she started being sick in the past and she is still sick now. The situation started in the past and continues to the present.
Oh, so have been and has been connect the past to now.
Beautifully said. Now, what about past perfect, had been?
Like, they had been friends for 10 years before they moved to different cities?
Perfect sentence. Had been talks about a state or action that was true in the past before another past event. So first, they were friends for 10 years. Then later, they moved.
So, had been is the past of the past.
I love that. The past of the past. And what about future perfect, will have been?
Oh, that sounds advanced.
It is a bit advanced, but let's try. By next year, I will have been a teacher for 5 years.
So, at some point in the future, you look back and see 5 years of teaching.
Exactly. You're imagining a future moment and looking back from there. But honestly, for A1 and A2 learners, the most important one is have or has been. Focus on that first.
Okay, so perfect tenses use been. You said it is also used in the passive voice?
Yes, in passive sentences, we use a form of be plus a past participle. And when the tense is perfect, that form of be becomes been.
Can you show me?
Sure. Active, someone has stolen my bag. Passive, my bag has been stolen.
Oh, has been stolen. So been is part of the passive structure here.
Exactly. Another one, the window had been broken before we arrived.
So had been broken. Past perfect passive.
You are getting it. Just remember, whenever you see have, has, or had followed by a form of be, that form is almost always been.
Have been. Has been. Had been. Okay, that is my new mantra.
Great mantra. Now let's move on to the third one, being.
Being. I see this one in sentences like, he is being rude. But why not, he is rude?
Ah, that is the magic of being. Let me explain. Being is the present participle of be. We make it by adding ing to the base form.
So just like go becomes going, be becomes being.
Exactly. And we use being in two main ways. First, in continuous tenses. Second, to talk about temporary behavior.
Let's start with continuous tenses.
Okay, in any continuous tense, you need a form of be plus a verb with ing. But what happens when the main verb itself is be? Then you get be plus being.
Like, they are being very quiet?
Yes, or I am being careful, or she was being funny during the party.
Wait, can I say she is funny and she is being funny? Is there a difference?
Oh, Emma, that is the million-dollar question. And yes, there is a big difference.
Tell me.
When you say she is funny, you're talking about a permanent quality. She is a funny person. That is just who she is.
Okay, her personality.
Right, but when you say she is being funny, you mean she is acting funny right now, in this moment. Maybe it is unusual for her. Maybe she is trying to make people laugh today, but normally she is serious.
Oh, so is being describes temporary behavior, not personality.
Exactly. Here's another example. He is rude means he is a rude person, always. He is being rude means he is acting rude right now. Maybe he is normally polite, but today he is in a bad mood.
That is so useful. I never understood that difference before.
It is a game changer. We also use being in passive continuous tenses, but that's more advanced. For example, the house is being built. That means right now, at this moment, workers are building the house.
Is being built. Okay, I've heard that in news reports.
Yes, the road is being repaired. A new hospital is being constructed. It emphasizes that the action is in progress right now.
So, to recap, being is for continuous tenses and temporary behavior. Been is for perfect tenses and passive voice. And be is the base form.
You just summarized it perfectly. But let me add one more thing about being. We also use it after prepositions.
After prepositions?
Yes, for example, thank you for being so kind. Or I'm tired of being late all the time. Or she is good at being patient.
Oh, because after for, of, and at, we need a noun or an ing form.
Exactly. So being works like a noun there. We call that a gerund.
Being as a noun, being late, being kind. Got it.
Okay, Emma, I think it is time for a little quiz. Let's test what we have learned today.
Oh, I love quizzes. But wait, can we do it as a conversation? Like you say a sentence and I try to choose the right form?
That is exactly what I had in mind. Here we go. Sentence number 1. You should blank more careful when you cross the street. Be, been, or being.
Should is a modal verb, so we need the base form. You should be more careful.
Correct. Number 2. I have never blank to Japan, but I want to go. Be, been, or being.
Have never. That is present perfect, so we need the past participle. I have never been to Japan.
Excellent. Number 3. The children blank very noisy right now. I can hear them from here.
Right now means it is happening at this moment, and it's temporary behavior. So the children are being very noisy right now.
Perfect. Number 4. She wants blank a doctor when she grows up.
Wants to, after to, we use the base form. She wants to be a doctor.
Great. Number 5. This book blank translated into 20 languages so far.
So far means up to now, present perfect, and it's passive. So this book has been translated into 20 languages.
Emma, you are on fire. Number 6. Stop blank so lazy. Get up and do your homework.
Stop is followed by ing, so stop being so lazy.
Correct. Number 7. By the time we arrived, the movie had already blank playing for 10 minutes.
Oh, this is tricky. By the time we arrived, that is past perfect. And the movie started before we arrived. So the movie had already been playing for 10 minutes. Wait, no. The movie had already been playing for 10 minutes.
Yes, had been playing, the past perfect continuous. You are absolutely right.
Wow, I'm actually understanding this.
You absolutely are. Let's do 2 more. Number 8. Blank honest with me. Did you break the window?
That's a command, an imperative. So be honest with me.
Correct. Last one. He is usually very polite, but today he blank really strange.
Today and usually, so it's temporary. He's being really strange.
Emma, 10 out of 10. You just prove that this is not as hard as people think.
Thank you, but honestly, Alex, breaking it down into 3 simple jobs made all the difference. Be is the base, been is for perfect and passive, being is for continuous and temporary behavior.
That is the key. Do not memorize long grammar rules. Just remember the job each word does.
Right, and I think the most important thing I learned today is the difference between he's rude and he's being rude. That's going to help me so much in real conversations.
It really will. And here's a little secret. Native speakers use is being all the time to describe temporary behavior. Once you start using it, your English will sound much more natural.
I cannot wait to try it. Okay, before we finish, can we do a quick final recap?
Of course, let's do it together.
Be, the base form. We use it after modal verbs like can, should, and will. We use it after to in infinitives, and we use it in commands like be careful or be quiet.
Been, the past participle. We use it in perfect tenses. I have been, she has been, they had been, and we use it in passive voice when combined with have, has, or had. The letter has been sent.
Being, the present participle. We use it in continuous tenses, especially to talk about temporary behavior. You are being silly. We use it in passive continuous. The cake is being made. And we use it after prepositions. Thank you for being here.
Beautifully done. If you remember those 3 jobs, you will never confuse them again.
And now we want to hear from you. In the comments below, try to write 1 sentence with be, 1 with been, and 1 with being. We will read them and give you feedback.
Yes, practice is the only way to make it stick. And if you found this lesson helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend who is also learning English.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to English Sprout TV and turn on the notification bell. We post new lessons every single day to help you speak English with confidence.
Before we go, one last thought. Learning grammar is not about being perfect, it is about being understood. And every mistake you make is just one step closer to fluency.
That is so true. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, your English journey is blooming every single day.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next episode of English Sprout TV.
Bye for now.
Bye!